Good morning and welcome back. Today I'm going to run through a quick video on an interior swap on a Mini Cooper. This is the R56 or R55 being the Clubman, and I'll put some tools and everything I've used and I'll put it in shortly. I'll make you a nice, easy, quick link. So today I'm going to be putting a Mini Cooper hatchback interior into a Mini Cooper Clubman, so the R56 into an R55, and I'll show you the difficulties I'm going to have. And I think the bench base I'm not going to be able to use, but if you're doing a hatchback, you should be able to use the complete interior and it'll work just fine. So grab yourself a cup of tea and join me along the way. I'll make this quick so you can learn fast. Enjoy. It's also a really good time to empty all the stuff out of your car. I don't know if you're anything like me, but I tend to keep extras as everything for any eventuality. Wheel centre caps, radiator hose, So get it all tidied up now. So with the R55, I've actually got a good space so I can show you, but it's going to be the same on every model. Run your chair all the way forward and then pump it up to its highest height. And that way there you can get access to these bolts. The rear ones are a T40. They shouldn't be too tight, but they can be, so be careful when undoing these. Because if you round one of these, it's game over. And it's not going to be fun. So undo them, take them all the way out. And obviously do the same on the other side. Pump the seat all the way back down again, and then you can get to the two T40 bolts at the front. And the same with these, slacken them off and take them fully out. Carefully cant the seat over, watching this cable here, because this is your seat airbag. And underneath you've got this big clip, the big plug, and you don't simply pull the plug out. Get something nice and flat, then push down on this black portion there. You see that? Push down on that and it's ejected this plug. There's no pulling or anything like that. It comes out really simply. If you're struggling, you're doing it wrong. With the driver's seat out of the way, simply do the same on the passenger seat. So the two front bolts out and then remove that plug. If at any point you're struggling, stop, just have a look. You don't want you breaking anything at this point. So we're going to take these backs out now and put the new one in. And before you do it, have a look at your new one. It's got this bolt style mushroom kind of head on it. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be releasing that. If you understand what you're releasing, it should be easier to release. So dropping your seats forward, we can see in here, this is where you're going to be releasing. In between, you want to get your flat device that you had before, and you want to just release a little spring. It's like a little metal spring clip. It might be easy to undo one side than the other at first before the other. So just have a quick check. Might find it easier on one than the other. Oh yeah. Come on. We're going to lift him up. It looks simple. It is simple. And then on this side, you've got to align the... it's like a T-shape to come out through a T-shaped hole. I'll show you when it's out. But you need to align it in the correct place, and then it will just simply remove. Like so. So you got this T-shaped head, which just has to come out of the keyway in your seat there. And do the same for the other side. With the rear seat back removed, we're going to now take out the bench. And remember, mine's going to go straight back in. But if you're doing hatchback to hatchback, this is going to get replaced. So at the front, you're just going to give it a firm tug. Yeah, both these clips come undone. And then it's now held in with the Isofix covers. Pull all four of them off and keep them because you're going to be using them again. And then lift till it releases and then push down in the centre. And that'll release it under that hook. I think I just clipped it back in again. Yeah. And that'll come out. Will simply come out. And that's it. Give everything a damn good clean and then do the same in reverse. And we'll go through that quick time right now. If you do like this video, do give me a like and subscribe, and check out my other videos. I do lots of different things now. The tools you're going to need to do this job, I'll keep it quite quick. A screwdriver, the bigger the better. A 3/8 ratchet with a T40 Torx bit. Yes, that's it. Let's go. Now that we've hooved out all the nasties, it's time to just simply install. So you spend a couple of minutes, get it in nice and neat, and it is just the reverse of the removal. Reinstall your isofix clips. That's your base in. We're going to put in the seat backs now, aligning this little keyway here. Where I'm sat now, I can actually see quite well, and then we're going to clip them in. Do the same on this side. Keyway lined up, and this up simply clips in. How quick was that? So I've just put the passenger side seat in with the camera aimed at the floor conveniently, but that's gone in no problem. I'll just repeat again on what I've just said over there. When you're putting your clip on for your seat, get your seat in a nice comfortable position and put your thumb on here and light pressure that on whilst you're pushing the black clip on the bottom of the seat. With your seat in place, you will see what I mean. Just like a light pressure on that will just nicely sit in. These bolts here, it's important that you tighten down the front seats first. So have your seat all the way back on the rails and do your front seat first. Your rear bolts are not captive. They are... Where's that captive? That's not captive. Whatever. They move. You've got some adjustment on that when you come to put your backs in. So you have to do your front first, otherwise you won't be able to get your seat aligned. So grab the seat and I'll chuck it in and I'll start that. For me, I've put a tiny little bit of grease on these seat bolts because they were a little bit stiff coming back out. So when they go back in, I've put a little bit of copper grease on it just to help it on its way. You don't have to, that's just what I've done. Very difficult to see, but I'm just aligning the two plugs here, and then I'm going to put a light bit of pressure on there and a light bit of pressure on the black thing at the same time, and that will just in. Jobs are done. This should clip up underneath, but on this one my clip is broken, so I'm just going to give that a damn good ignoring. Pull your seat rails all the way forward. We'll stick it in. Excuse my bottom. So front bolts in first, and then tighten them down. As we did when we were removing, we're going to move the seat all the way forward, and then pump it all the way up. Like a little old lady's driving the car. And that'll give us all the access for the back bolts. And tighten them up. And just like that, you have a nice, fresh, installed interior in your Mini. Now, the only thing left to do is go and check out my other videos, like and subscribe, and yeah, give me a thumbs up if you appreciated this, if this helped you at all. Enjoy. Thank you very much for watching.